Live from Hickory, it's country-ish. Hit it, Alan.
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was Shaw's underdog, dressed in overalls, living next to the woods. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making Popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, cause he's in Hickory.
That's right. I'm from Hickory. I'm happy about it. What up, bumpkins? Welcome to the first ever live country-ish podcast. We got a fantastic, fabulous show for you today. Lots to do. We're doing the residual check game. We've got a very hot one-chip challenge that intern Isaiah is going to do. We've got an interview, a Zoom interview from a very funny lady from North Carolina, Belmont, North Carolina. Fortune Feamster is going to be on the show. You want to stay tuned for that. Small town news, a crazy story. Sebastian's going to bring us an awesome small town news story, I think out of Louisiana. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Also, we've got Stamos in here for another Goodwill Hunting. It's going to be an awesome show. And we're going live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitter. So if you're following me on any of those, we got intern Isaiah back here in the control room. There he is. He's checking out the comments. From time to time, I will check in on intern Isaiah and ask him to possibly read us one of your comments and give you a shout out. So lots to do. Let's get right to it. I'm very excited because for the first time in a long time, I got my boys back, man, together. Boys are back in town. It's a packed house. It's a full house. Let's start right here. Sitting at my 117. Very, very tall man. Comes in around 9 feet, 17 inches tall. Okay? Some people call him the fly swatter. That's an old nickname. I like to call him the Southeastern Man of Mystery, also known as Sebastian, sitting right here. How are you?
Fantastic.
All right.
Fantastic. It's good to be back.
Good to have you, and also joining us today for together for the first time in a long time. Yeah. Very good looking dude. And he knows this. Look, he knows it, but he's not braggadocious. He's humble. He takes it in. Kind of famous. You ever heard of John Stamos from Full House? Yeah. Well, I got his little brother in here, and his name is Marcus. How you doing, Marcus Stamos?
Can't complain. There's no use.
I want to tell you how good that purple shirt looks on you.
Yeah.
It brings out like your eyes and everything, like your lips and your ears and all that matches your shirt a little bit.
The dark skin.
In a good way.
Brings out the olive skin in me, too, maybe.
It does.
Yeah.
How you boys been, man?
Good.
Ready to roll?
Ready.
I got the air horn. I was going to go live from Hickory, it's country, and then hit the horn. Forgot about that. Mistake one.
Up. Yep. Which what happens when you live?
Start over.
Can't do them over.
Can't do what now?
We can't do overs.
No do over. Too many. It's live.
No mulligans in live.
Yeah. So here's let's catch up a little bit before we get the phone lines open. We got in 10 minutes, for those of you that are watching us live right now, in 10 minutes we're going to open the phone lines. We're going to get your phone calls going, and we're going to see who can win my residual check. But first, let's catch up a little bit. A lot happened this weekend. Played a little joke on Facebook that kind of went crazy. I was in Myrtle Beach this weekend. Check this trip out. Left on a Friday at 2 p.m., drove to Myrtle Beach with my mama and my girlfriend Jody because my brother got married. Shout out Jason Reep. Jason Reep, congratulations on your wedding. I was there. It's number 3.
Yeah, 3 it is.
Earnhart.
How do you
It's
say
a good
that?
number.
Boy Scout.
Yeah.
Jason's
On my
a true
honor,
Boy
I will
Scout.
do my best to do
Try
my
to keep
duty
this one.
to my wife. That's great.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Jason. Stephanie's awesome. We love Stephanie, but they got married at 10 a.m. on October the 10th. That's 10/10/10/2020. So I
That's
went.
why.
I don't know if they did that on purpose.
I thought they got the morning brunch special or something. Jason's kind of cheap.
apparently-
They
that's
did do it on purpose.
Yeah, it's apparently a popular day to get married. It's when everybody wanted to get married because he barely was able to get it booked in time.
So we went down there. Me, Mom, and Jody drove down there. Got there around 6. Got some food. Went to bed. Got up in the morning. We're at the wedding at 10 a.m. They're done at 10:15, and it's brunch time back at Jason's house that they rented there on the beach. And then before you know it, it's 2:00, and we're driving back to Hickory. So in 24 hours, I went to Myrtle Beach, saw a wedding, and came back. But for 8 of that 24 hours, I was in a car with Mom and Jody. But here's what happened, you see. Mm-hmm. Me and Jody thought it'd be funny if we took a picture of ourselves in the chapel, because they got married at this place called Wedding by the Sea, which, by the way, is not by the sea.
It's not.
No.
Back a little bit, huh?
Yeah. No, it's
It's near a pond.
probably half a mile from the ocean. But they crank these weddings out there, though.
Yeah.
They know what they're about. It's like Vegas, So, like, every hour there was a new wedding that was booked that day. I think they were the first ones at 10 a.m. But chapel by the sea, not by the sea. Although, technically, if you say by the sea, it could be anything, right? I mean, how far is by? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, right now, I'm near you.
Wasn't there tuna by the sea? Wasn't that
That
chicken
was
by the sea?
chicken of the sea.
Oh, of the sea. Because I was thinking there was a tuna by the sea.
Same thing.
Well, tuna's in the sea.
It's in the sea.
Yeah.
It was a chicken by
It can be by the sea when it's out and you buy it from the sea. It's a
okay.
different
Okay.
B-U-Y. Yeah.
I got it. I'll do work on my tuna.
But it was great. It was a good wedding. It was real quick, which was great.
Yeah.
And then we're back. But what me and Jody did was we took a picture of ourselves. Like, we totally framed it, made it look this way on purpose, because I like to play shenanigans, Stamos. I like to mess with people. You know this about me. So me and Jody stood in the chapel, and I was looking off at the crowd like we had just been announced
Yep.
as Mr. and Mrs. Reep, and Jody's smiling. And all she said on the picture was, "Congratulations to the new Mr. and Mrs. Reep." Well, my brother's last name is Reep, and they are the new Mr. and Mrs. Reep. It's not a lie, but what we opened up. Alan, do you have a picture of that? We can show it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, now that's the chapel by the sea.
Comments.
Look at all those comments
257 comments
within about 10 minutes.
congratulating us both. And by the way, that was on her page. She simply tagged me in it, and I accepted the tag. So it's on both of our pages.
You look so happy.
I am happy. Look how good I look.
You did.
So does Jody. But you see what I'm doing? I'm pretending that like we just got announced, and I'm looking off. I should have done a wave or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It opened up this S-storm right here.
Fake news.
Congratulations, way to go. Congratulations, way to go. And I was like, oh, man, what do we do?
Immediately thought that. I mean, I knew better, but I immediately thought that's
was
what
you
people's
mad?
going to think.
Was you mad for
yeah,
a
I was
second,
a little bit
like-
jealous. I'm not going to lie.
What about what?
We didn't
It was
get the
up-
invite.
Yeah, you got
Oh,
married.
by the way, I didn't get an invite.
I know.
I invited myself.
To the-
Nobody got an invite. This is number 3. You don't get invites
Yeah.
to 3. You just find out and show up. But yeah, what were you jealous about, Stamos?
Because you got married, man.
Didn't
Because
you?
I got married.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then
you thought.
we thought you got married for
So
a
you
second.
guys thought I got married.
We
For a
kind of
second.
knew for a minute. I'm like, oh, he's pulling a gag. But then I'm like, well, what if he did get married and he didn't invite us? So I'm wondering if Mark's there and I'm not there.
So he was jealous of me.
Both
So
of
I
y'all
was
would be
double
jealous.
jealous.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a double jealousy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, jealousy. No, it was a joke.
Yeah, you've
obviously.
had people come up to you and
Oh
congratulate you
yeah,
in person.
check this out.
Yeah.
We went to Kickback Jack Sunday to watch the Panthers game. Victory, go Panthers 3-2. I was way off.
Yeah.
Let's not tank it now. Although Binky Bollinger showed up and he said, you know what's going to happen? They're going to go 8-8 and screw up our chances of anything.
Yeah.
That's about right. Anyway, we were at Kickback Jack's, local bar in Hickory. I got to tighten my hat up. And people were coming up to me right and left, congratulating me.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You got a good girl there. I'm like, are you talking about Stephanie? For Jason? She's great. I'm like, no, it was a joke. So I want to let everybody know that's follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff.
Still single.
No.
No,
You're in a
no.
relationship.
I'm engaged.
It's complicated.
I'm engaged.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. He give her the ring.
This part's not a joke, and I was saving it for this moment.
2032. Is that the year? What is it?
No, not 2032. How old would I be in 2032? I'm 48 now. Do the math. Go.
You can't. You know I can't.
60.
Intern Isaiah, what's the math?
be
In
60.
2032, if I'm 48 now, how old will I be? You said 60.
I'm fast, man.
Okay,
I'm
I'll just go with that.
62.
I don't know. I'm asking because I don't know.
It's 12 years.
The Alan Jackson could probably tell us. He's pretty good at math. 60. Okay.
Retirement age.
I'm not waiting till 60, dude.
No, you don't want to wait.
So
till
when is
love
the
Jody.
When's the year?
We got engaged because we were just messing around. We're like, because we're joking about the picture.
So you did engagement too.
Yeah. Well, 2024. Wait, I put it in my calendar.
You did.
Oh my God. I got to fast forward to 2024 on my calendar
You put
here.
in your iCalendar.
I put it in my
Remind
account.
you.
Send me an invite, man.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a heads up. We got plenty of time to plan
Clear our
this.
schedule. There'll be a
But,
pandemic by then again.
It's going to be late September. September 28th,
Make sure that doesn't
2024.
Make sure that don't conflict with fantasy football.
That's a good point. Jody, we may have to adjust. We got time. We haven't called a
Haven't
caterer
booked
yet.
anything yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
we haven't booked anything. But we both chose September. Well, 2024 because then her daughter will be it'll be 18. It's like let's get the kid situation. But anyway,
See how he took away from Jason?
took away from Jason's
Congratulations. It's all about him.
I didn't announce
It's
it
all
till
about
now.
him all the time. It went from Jason to you, and you've been on you for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Congratulations.
Anyway, congratulations. You and Jason.
Reep. No, it's not about me.
It's always about you.
Guys, I think another thing that we should talk about is it's Halloween is coming up, and I think it'd be funny if we went to a haunted house or what's it called here in Hickory? They call it
Hickory Haunts.
Hickory Haunts, which is on Lake Hickory, I believe.
It's over near our regional airport.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jody's daughter Lainey went there and said it was amazing. So I'm hoping maybe if they're cool with it, they'll let us film us going through there, and we won't film them. They'll just film us, and be like a Halloween thing. So, are you guys cool with going to a haunted?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in for
Do these things scare you?
No.
You won't be nervous. How about you?
No, I'm not scared. It's make
That's what I'm afraid of. It's not going to be funny if we're not reacting to it. You know what I mean? Like if we're just walking through, like, oh, good one, great. Maybe then it's kind of like making fun of them.
If we get somebody, maybe one of us will cry. Like we're scared, we'll cry. That'd be good content.
Wait, intern Isaiah, do you get scared easily?
No.
No. Have you been to a haunted house?
Yeah, but it's been a while. Like last time I went to one, I was like 10.
10.
been
Well,
a-
it's
been a
time.
bit. It's
Don't bring
been
a pocket
8.
knife, though, Isaiah.
Yeah. Well, we'll bring your pocket knife.
We'll bring a kid with us to.
What about who'd be good? Elliot. My other intern, Elliot.
Intern Elliot would
Could
be
you
great.
imagine Elliot walking through there? Excuse me. I love you, Elliot. By the way, we're going to have intern Elliot sometimes on the show in the future. He's going to be our talent scout and research department. So when we get a new guest, he's going to research information on the guest, come up with good questions. He's also going to look for new guests. And I believe he's working on Steve Martin.
Ooh, Steve Martin.
Yeah, because we
great.
have a connection.
Yeah.
Would you like to know the connection?
Tell me the connection.
Alan Jackson. Do you remember the exact verbiage of what Elliot said? It's okay, because I don't remember exactly. Okay, it's fine. I'll tell. I think I might be getting it wrong a little bit. I called the Alan Jackson over and said, "You got to let him hear this," because here's our connection. He said, his phlebotomists house cleaner, cleans houses for Steve Martin, and therefore we have a connection.
Yeah, there was one more.
There was one
One
more,
more
wasn't
degree
there?
of separation. What was it?
It was a phlebotomist, house cleaner, and something else.
The
Sister.
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 The sister of
of
the
the
phlebotomist who cleans houses for Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in.
And he insisted I come up with a gift basket to give to Steve Martin, and I did it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Whatever
Steve
works.
Martin, if you ever watch this, I'm sorry, man. I love you. Hey, come on the Countryish podcast sometime. We have a ball here, don't we, boys? Now, while I was in Myrtle Beach with Mom and Jody, when we got to the condo, they had a Netflix thing, and we watched this new documentary on Dolly Parton, and it's called Here I Am, and it was really good. You guys like Dolly Parton, right?
Of course.
Yeah. It's good because you get there's a lot of information in there I've not heard before, and you see old footage of her and her family growing up in this tiny shack in the middle of the woods in the hills, Tennessee, and you see the house. You see her performing as a little girl. I've never seen pictures of her as a kid, and it was crazy. Even then, she knew she was going to be a star. So then I come across this story. Check this one out. I think you're going to like this. I think you're all going to like this. Don't worry, pretty soon we're going to open the phone lines. Are the phone lines open, the Alan Jackson? Yes. Okay, the phone lines are open. By the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about, do we have a lot of people on hold already? Yes. Okay, so no, I'm not going to pitch it again. All right. Pretty soon we're going to play How Much Is That Screen Actors Guild Residual Check. But first I want to tell you, check this out. Dolly Parton is in talks to pose for Playboy for her 75th birthday. She's 74 right now, but she's considering celebrating the big 7-5 with a return to Playboy. In a new radio interview, she said that she's in talks to pose for Playboy for her 75th birthday in January, but noted the shoot would have to be in good taste. She previously appeared on the cover in 1978, but did not appear naked for the inside spread, which we all know. This would be huge news. I mean, everyone's been wanting to see her boobs for as long as she's had boobs.
Yeah.
Everyone's been wanting to see. Johnny Carson famously said on The Tonight Show one time about her boobs, I don't know, but I'd give a whole year's salary just to take a peek in that shirt. Like he said that on the show. She goes, yeah, I just might do it. If I can do it in good taste, and we'll do it along with a really good interview, she said on the Scott Mills and Chris Stark show. So yeah, we've talked about it. In March, Parton teased a Playboy collaboration when asked if she had plans to retire. She goes, well, I don't plan to retire. I just turned 74, and I plan to be on the cover of Playboy magazine. So she said that on a 60 Minutes Australia interview. So what is this going to, first of all, it might revive Playboy.
This would be the first Playboy I would bought, I don't know, since 1998 Pamela Anderson, probably.
Yeah. I believe it might save the magazine.
I thought it was already done.
Yeah. Marcus, what's the last time you looked at the Playboy magazine?
God.
Be honest.
No, I mean, honest, it's been a long time, 20 years maybe, but I think she looks great. She looks the same, and I'll never look at Dollywood the same again.
She does not look the same as that picture.
She looks pretty close, man.
I think she looks better.
Look, she looks great. She's 74. Obviously, she's had a lot of work done. She'll be the first to tell you she's had a lot of work done. But
Good for her.
I do believe. I don't think she's going to get naked.
No.
I think it's a publicity stuff. You know, she's got a documentary. She's got things that she's always trying to promote. She's always kind of, been out there trying to tease things. So I don't think she's actually going to get naked.
It says 60 Minutes Australia.
Yeah, there's a Australian 60 Minutes.
That's good.
Okay.
I'll listen to it.
But it's weird. Down there, it's 06. It's only 6 seconds because it's below the equator. So it's not 60 minutes. Thank you. Yeah. I was trying to
I got it.
flip it,
Yeah.
You know how if you flush the commode and toilet, the water goes the other way. Yeah.
Below the equator?
Because it's,
below
they
the
don't have
equator.
hurricanes, they have typhoons, and they spin the other way. This has nothing to do with Dolly Parton, but...
Alan, I need you to fact check that one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, intern Isaiah, you want to look that up?
Yeah, I'll look.
Does it
What did
does
I
it
look
spin
up?
the other way when you're under the equator?
Look up Australia. Type this in, Google. Australia toilet water, spinning. Okay?
Okay.
Are you doing that on my iPad or your phone?
My phone.
Okay, good.
That's a virus. waiting to happen.
Look, I don't think she's going to get naked, but
Yeah.
I do think if she were, like we said, I mean, who's looking at Playboy anymore? With the internet?
Yep.
I mean, that's ridiculous. So I think it could save the magazine. Yeah. To be seen. We'll see. We have till January of next year. That's when her birthday is. All right, boys, let's move on. Let's move on to one of the best segments. I say one of because we have a lot of great segments. If this is the first time you've joined the podcast, what took you so long? We've done how many now? 45? Something like that?
Wait a minute.
1,000.
If you count country-ish.
Yeah, I had this question asked to me
Okay.
because we were doing this live. They're like, "Oh, how many have you done? Is this the first one you've done?" Well, how many before that?
Right.
Country.
Well, fried. Yeah.
I mean, 100.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not new to the podcast game. You're just discovering us for the first time because we're going live on Facebook and Instagram. My hair is killing me, man. I'm going to take this hat off.
So feathery.
Yeah.
So thin.
How dare you?
No, I mean,
Yeah, it is a little thin. I'm
little.
48, dude. Welcome to the podcast, is what I'm saying. If it's your first time, check it out. Snoop around. Go to countryishpodcast.com sometime. Snoop around. We got old episodes up there. You know, you can watch it and listen to it straight from the website. And you can be a Patreon supporter. You can support us. We'll give you shout outs. But this segment I love. So I've done some acting back in my day. You know what I mean? I've been in some TV shows, been in some movies, been in some commercials. I've even done some adult films that I'm not proud of. I apologize, Mama. But they have to pay you when they air these things. You know, it's called residual checks, and I get them in the mail. I've not opened this thing. I don't know how much it's for, but we thought it'd be fun to make a game of it. And the game is this: I'm going to open this check, and I'm going to read what it's for. And if the guys in the room plus whoever calls in can get the check exactly right, I'll give it to you. Closest one wins the game. But if you get it exactly right, I'll give you this check.
you got it.
It's a game.
Uh-oh.
How much is that Screen Actors Guild residual check? Oh, that's the first
He got
time.
red on that one.
on,
huh?
he's got
He got red on. He held it too long. Oof.
That's the first time we've done it live to the music. Normally the music comes in later.
Yeah.
Inside baseball, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you think? You said, am I still red?
It's great.
You're coming back to normal.
All right, so
All
here
right.
we go. You guys know it. I'm excited because either way, I'm getting paid unless someone wins it.
Bam.
Here we go. Here we go. All righty then. This is great because, man, I hope that there are some people watching or listening right now that have been paying attention to the past episodes
Clue.
because this could help you.
Odd number.
I read what it's for, then I'm gonna start. Who was here last?
Me.
I'm gonna start with you.
All right. So it's
I'm gonna
ready
start
to
with Sebastian. I'm gonna go to Stamos, and then we're gonna take phone calls. Unless
All right.
D. Allen Jackson and unless intern Isaiah want to play, which I don't think we should. We got a lot of people on hold. Okay, so it's gonna be you two and some callers.
Okay.
Here's what it's for.
I'm ready.
This is a check for Eastbound and Down. Chapter 23, one episode is for video, DVD, and pay TV. One episode. Video and DVD and pay television. Two separate lines, one check. Sebastian, how much is this check?
This check is going to be $22.
Yeah? Go ahead. What else?
and 9 cents. Hand it over. Don't even take the calls.
You're way off.
$22.09.
Yeah.
Alan, are you jotting these down? Okay. Wow. Okay. I like that.
You kind of lit up.
Stamos. No, let's just move on.
Okay.
We got callers on
That's
hold.
probably so
Okay,
low.
I'm going to go with, use a little gas money. I'm not going to get too crazy with it. I'm going to go with $7.73.
$7.73.
It's one episode, I mean.
Do you remember
$7.73.
last week what your guess was?
No. Probably $7.73.
I hope that you would learn from your mistakes. But you don't.
I know.
It's okay.
He doesn't watch them back.
All right, so we've got
Yeah.
two guesses on the table in the studio. Double lock, cranberry lock.
them
You have to
Cranberry
go
lock.
back. Yeah. You know,
Cranberry
do you listen to the show?
Yeah.
That's from Roseanne. Called in and gave us a cranberry lock.
Yeah.
So that's
I
what we're
listen
doing.
to her.
So now, Alan, the phone lines are open. Let's get some people on the horn and get some guesses going. All right, you are live on Country-ish. Who's this? Talk to me, person on the phone. I can't hear nothing. Do I need to turn it up in here at all, Alan? No. All right. Oh,
Let's try somebody else.
Next caller.
next caller, please.
Next caller, please.
What's that from?
Hi, John.
All right, hey, this is Jon Reep. You're on the podcast. Who am I talking to?
This is Roseanne.
Roseanne! We love
give us
Roseanne.
I
Sound
can
effect.
barely hear you.
You can barely hear me? How about now?
Yeah, I can. If I put my ears in, but I don't have hearing aids though. But
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
I
going to
can hear
talk
'em.
right into the microphone, super loud.
Let me make a
just to-
guess, and then if you have a few minutes after you make your winner, you can talk with me again. I'll stay on hold. How's that sound?
You stay on hold.
her
Look,
show.
we're live on Facebook, too. You could just look at us right there, however you want to do this.
I can
but-
hardly hear you.
Yeah. So check this out. I got a residual check in my hand.
Okay, I'm going to guess $31.47.
$31.47. You want to lock yourself in, Roseanne?
Did you get that?
Go ahead with the sound effect of the locking of the end.
Hello.
Roseanne, can you hear me?
I can just barely hear you, but yeah, I said $31.47.
Okay, make a sound effect that locks you in. Come on, Roseanne.
Did you hear that?
No. Oh, look, let's just move on to the next caller. Did you jot that down, the Alan Jackson? All right, let's go to the next phone call. Let me know when they're in the room. All right, this is Jon Reep. You're on the Country-ish podcast. Who am I talking to?
$0.47.
Okay, make a sound effect that locks you in. See, now this is what's happening. People are watching live on Facebook,
Yeah.
and I can hear me in the background. Yeah, there's like a 5 or 10 second delay. So whoever's on the phone, can you hear me? I'm not hearing nothing, Alan. Marcus or Sebastian, speak into your microphone and tell them to. Maybe it's your mic is better. I don't know.
Is anybody on the line?
Go at once.
Going twice.
Who's
to the next
on
one.
the line? Let's go to the next one then.
5 or 10 second delay. So whoever
The Alan Jackson is figuring it out. Happy
know what
that
you're
Roseanne
eating.
called in.
I know. I was hoping to get a sound effect that we could hear.
You know, the problem is we talk over each other a lot, me and Roseanne.
Yeah.
So I want to know what the new sound
I'm on the
effect-
line.
Okay. Yes, who's this?
I'm on the line.
Is that me? Hi, you're on the Country-ish podcast. Who am I talking to? Nobody?
I don't hear nothing. Am I still on it?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi, you're on the podcast. Who's this?
This is Renee Tigg.
Renee Tigg. All right. Thanks for calling in. What's your guess?
I guess $53.37.
$53.37. That's Renee Tigg. Hey, thank you, Renee. Where are you calling from?
Do what?
Where are you calling from? Where are you from?
Taylorsville, North Carolina.
Oh, I know where that is.
Right across the river.
Yeah. Well, thanks for calling in. We got you locked in. I'm doing it real quick.
Like,
The Alan Jackson. Do we want to keep doing this?
Let's do one more.
Okay. We got one more person on the phone right now joining us live. Who is this?
Hey, what's going on, John? How y'all are?
It's Rick Sanford III. Always a pleasure to hear from my friend Rick Sanford III. Buddy, we got your Grin Reaper on the desk. Are you watching us live on Facebook as well?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right. Okay. Well, Rick, let's do it. You're the last person that's going to guess today. You've heard the other guesses. You've watched other episodes. Give me a good, educated guess, Rick Sanford III.
All right, based on the last two games, I'm going to go with $41.19.
Good guess. Very good guess. Okay.
Virginia guess.
Yeah, it's an educated guess
He is educated.
because he watches the show. All right. The Alan Jackson, the phone lines aren't that great. Should we just close it up and
We're having some trouble.
Yeah.
Phone issues, so we'll need to.
Okay. So look, thank you all for calling in. This is the first time we've gone live and try to do phones at the same time. We'll get it figured out for the future. But we got guesses on the table, and I say we
Pick a winner.
pick a winner, okay? We've got 2 guesses on the table in the room, and we've got how many guesses that you got back there, the Alan Jackson?
So we've got 3.
3 guesses. That's 5 guesses.
Yep. He forgot what the check's for.
Somebody got, close, of course. There's always someone closer than others. But as I've said many, 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 many times, what have I always said about the decimal point?
It's odd.
I said that earlier.
Odd number.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went all odd.
Yeah.
773.
Right. Right. But I'm just saying, it's proven me right one more time that this is an odd number.
Yeah.
Past the decimal point, 61 cents. 61 cents. No one got that exactly right. That's a weird one. Before the decimal point, there's some digits. And,
How many?
yeah.
How many digits?
Well, one of them's a 2.
Ooh.
You like that, don't
I
you?
love that too.
Yeah, you won.
One of them's an 8. $28.61.
$6 off.
You got so. Could you tell on my face?
I'm
when you guessed that?
a reader.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell he was close.
He lit
Yeah,
up when
you
I
were
said
trying-
20.
I
You
was
lit.
trying to go.
That's why I love. I love to play poker with you.
Yeah. Where's your sunglasses,
You
man?
take. I would. You don't see my poker face? I do this the whole time.
The whole time.
I got a bad hand. I got a good hand. Doesn't change. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Congrats. I think Alan. I think Sebastian won the game. No.
No, did not. Tell him Roseanne won 30.
Wait. What was Roseanne's guess?
Roseanne won with a guess of $32. Oh, 31.47.
$31.47.
Beat by Roseanne.
Thank you for the math, guys. You're not getting diddly poo, Sebastian.
Roseanne.
Congratulations, Roseanne. Is she still on the phone? Can she hear me?
Hold on. We gotta see if I can get it back on. Let's see here.
Let's see if we can get Roseanne back on the horn.
See if that's her.
Hey,
Ro-
I can hear you now.
All right, Roseanne, you can
I feel
hear
like
me?
that commercial.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now,
All right, congratulations. You won the game.
but I didn't win the check.
No, you got to get that exactly right to win the check. But you won bragging rights, and you beat everybody else. You beat Sebastian. You beat Stamos. You beat Rick Sanford III. How do you feel?
I feel, I guess, mummified.
Mummified. You feel mummified. Now, why would you feel mummified?
Well, I mean, you think about it, why we had all the toilet paper shortage.
Right?
Everybody was stealing the toilet paper to wrap themselves up so that it could be protected.
Yeah, they did do that.
That's true. And Halloween's
Well, I
coming
remember.
up.
Yeah, well, when I was a kid, we used to use toilet paper just to basically provide ourselves a a pad between the stairwell, you know, when you slide down the stairs.
Of course.
You know, we would slide down the stairs, and it would be a padding for our bottoms, or for when you were in high school, you would be padding your bra, but you wouldn't have to worry about
You
it.
said patted her bra.
Yeah. No, yeah. But Stamos pads his underwear. To this day.
Yeah, I still do that.
He's got
Well,
two-ply
you know,
in his pants
You
right
were,
now.
you were talking you were talking about Halloween. You know, I was at in Busch Gardens. They had that Hollow Scream, and I had this guy I guess he was following behind me, and he says, "How come you're not scared?" I said, "Well, at the time I'm a special ed teacher. That's why." And he was like going, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I'm like going, "Well, it's because those kids are just like energy succubuses. They take the energy right out of you." But I don't teach anymore.
Right.
But I think kids should come, instead of belly buttons, they should have that USB port. Because they got so much energy.
Yeah. I got it. I got what she was trying to say now.
Okay.
She's saying, as a teacher, they suck the life out of you.
Yeah, so she's mummified.
Well, I think we're past that.
Oh, okay.
I think we moved on.
We moved past the mummy.
The belly buttons should be USB ports because it sucks the energy out of you. Something like they suck the energy into them from you.
Yes.
I think that's what. Stamos, did you have a question during this?
Yeah,
Your
I was
hand
going
came
to say, I
up.
know we're running short on time. We got to go soon, Roseanne, but we want one sound effect out of you before we let you go.
Yes.
We're going to let you choose it. Go.
Oh, sound effect.
Yep.
Well, I could do another one of my birds then.
Oh yeah, you got a different
I've
bird
got,
besides a turkey or a chicken?
Yeah. Well, no, this one is either a loon or a goose. So I call it a Loony Goose.
Loony Goose.
Okay, give us a Loony Goose.
Let it rip.
Okay. All right, it's a little loud, so here it goes.
That's a Loony Goose.
I'm telling you, I'm in love.
Yeah.
Thank you, Roseanne. We got to move on.
Yeah.
That's the best Loony.
Hey, your
I wouldn't know.
producer
I've
should
not
get
heard
the-
the Loony Goose in quite
That's
some
not a
time.
popular
I said
sound effect.
your producer should get my phone number, so that way when I call in, I don't have to. You can set some time for me. We can talk.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. We got another intern named Elliot, and he's a talent scout, and he does research. I'll have Elliot reach out to you, and we'll figure something out. I appreciate you calling in, Roseanne.
Okay.
All right,
I
keep
enjoy
watching us
listening to you
live on
guys.
Facebook, okay? Are you watching live on Facebook?
What was that?
Are you watching us live on Facebook right now?
Yeah, you're kind of like a couple of seconds off here,
Right.
it seems.
So go ahead and hang up the phone. Keep watching us on Facebook, okay? We'll talk to you later, okay?
All righty.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Have a safe day.
Bicycle.
Bye-bye.
I like it. I like the Loony Goose.
Never heard of it.
No, she made it up.
Or something like
It's
that.
a loon and a goose all in one. She made
Loony
it up.
Goose, yeah.
Loony Goose.
This whole time, our intern Isaiah has been checking the comments live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Mr. Intern Isaiah, I'm going to come to you. Has there been any interesting comments or anything that you can tell us?
Well, I mean, people are loving the sound effects.
Oh, yeah?
So
How about before that?
Are they giving you a thumbs up? Are they putting hearts on it? Are they saying anything? Someone that wrote something interesting that you want to share with us?
no, not. I mean, somebody
Sounds
said a
good.
lonely goose at its best. Yeah.
Huh?
Somebody just said a loony goose at its best. Talking
Right.
about the sound effects.
How many comments? Can you see how many comments are up there?
Yeah, there. I mean,
At some point, here in a minute, very funny comedian Fortune Feamster is going to zoom in live right now. So while we're doing that, Isaiah, why don't you look up some comments? And I want people to know that we're live on Facebook. We see your comments. I got an intern on it. He just hasn't picked a good one yet. But we're going to do that. We're going to pick a good one.
Did he know to do that?
Yeah, way before.
So send a good comment. Send a good comment.
Send, ask me a question.
Wake up, Isaiah.
Something about, because in a minute we're going to make intern Isaiah eat the one chip. We got a sample of Heffernan Reep. We got a small town news segment. We got Goodwill Hunting. Stick around, but first. I am very honored to have this person zooming in live to the show. Is she live right now? Okay. Check it out. This girl, very funny. She's from Belmont, North Carolina. She's done good. She's been on Chelsea lately. She has a special right now on Netflix that we're going to talk about. Please welcome to the show the one, the only Fortune Feamster. Joining me right now, here she is, Fortune Feamster. I've been wanting to talk to you forever.
I know, man. Our North Carolina roots.
Yeah, it's crazy that I saw you for the first time on Last Comic Standing, and that's where I fell in love with you.
That's where I saw you for the first time.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, because we're both from North Carolina. We have a lot in common. We're both from North Carolina. Mm-hmm. We both have awesome stories about pools.
Yeah.
And I mean, we both love Hooters. I think you still love Hooters. I'm not sure if you do.
100%.
And you lived in Raleigh for a while. I went to NC State.
Yep. Graduated out here in Belmont and then went to Peace College in Raleigh. Anytime I tell people I went to women's college, they go, "Oh, lesbians." I'm like, no. Those girls, there was like maybe one out person that I knew of, and all those girls were just going to NC State, just getting snatched up left and right by boyfriends.
Yeah, that's true.
The girls at Peace were so popular with NC State folks. I'd be in the common area of their dorm, and there would come some guy who I went to high school with. I'd be like, "What are you doing here?"
I noticed in your special you were saying, like, you said a couple of times just now that you grew up without money, but you said in your special that your parents had money and then they lost the money. And now, your name is Fortune, which I find ironic.
I know. And I have a brother named Price. It's weird. And I have a nephew named Banks.
Oh, wow.
We have a weird money thing in our family with names. So Fortune's my middle name.
Gotcha.
I grew up as my first name, Emily, here in Belmont. My grandmother wanted me to be named Fortune because that was her mother's maiden name.
Okay.
And you know how Southerners are very big into, well, you got to take the name of my cousin. And, it's like, I think it's probably like the equivalent of how Catholics do the, like, you're my godmother and godfather. We're like, oh, we're going to name our kid after you.
It's an awesome name. I wish it'd bring back cool names like that. Like, my grandparents had cool names. I had Veda.
Oh, that is cool.
That was my mom's name. My dad's mom's name was Delia.
Oh,
that's
Delia.
Cool. And then we had a Perry and an Austin. Austin's kind of made a comeback, but Fortune's a cool name.
Fortune. My grandmother was so adamant with my mom. She's like, I really think you need to name her Fortune. And my mom just thought it was too big of a name. She's like, she'd have to be Miss America to live up to a name like that. So it worked out because I grew up as Emily, which is a very, when you're young, you don't want to be different. You don't want to stand out. So Emily was like, perfect. And then when I started doing the theater in college, and I started thinking when that time came to go to LA, I was like, if I ever perform, I think I might want to use my middle name. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And my grandmother was such a big influence on me that it would be kind of a nod to her. And you kind of think you can be, I'll just be Emily in life and Fortune on stage.
Right.
And it doesn't really work like that. you sort of just kind of become that.
Yeah.
That's you, and but I love the name because it really is reminds me of my grandmother a lot, who died when I was 18. And but my brother's Price is named after my grandfather. And
there you go. Yeah, my middle name is Price, David after my dad, David. So I mean, that just kind of happens. When you went to the Groundlings, right? So you started the Groundlings. I wish I would have done stuff like that because it's such a great skill to have as an actor or as a comedian, if you want to improv on stage. They make you come up with characters and stuff, right? Was your first character the Hooters waitress? Because I remember seeing that.
It was the first one that I filmed. I did a lot because YouTube was kind of just starting to come around. I think around that time I was at the Groundling. So it was not, people didn't really put stuff online yet like that. And so I did other characters at the theater, but we were filming something for a sketch show. And I improvised this whole Hooters waitress in the alley of Santa Monica. And we did it for the sketch show. And my friend, like a year later, was like, "Oh, you gotta put this on YouTube." And I was like, "Okay, like sure." So we threw it up there, and that was my first like character that people were like, "Oh my god, that's so funny." And great. it made me want to start, trying to create more characters like that.
Yeah, it's awesome. That's one of the first things I've seen. I mean, did you do that on Last Comic Standing as like a little like a piece within there?
I think so.
Yeah,
because Last Comic would have been like maybe a year or two after, maybe a year or so after that character.
It was awesome. It's very funny, and I like going to Hooters. They do have good wings. It's not just the boobs. I mean, they have good wings, and my favorite one is the Naked Cajun.
Oh, I've never had the Naked Cajun. I'll have to try it.
It's a little healthier because they don't have all that breading on it. It's just breading, and it's flavorful but not too spicy.
Yeah. You tend to do what I have two older brothers. So you just have a tendency to do what your siblings do.
Right.
And their big thing growing up was when they got to like, I don't know, they were like maybe 15, 16. They would run the 10K in Charlotte.
Oh, wow.
And their treat for like finishing the 10K was that they got to go to Hooters. Mm-hmm. And when you're like a 16-year-old boy, back in the day when things were a little more innocent, Hooters was like, oh my God, we're going to go to Hooters. Yeah. And I would go too. So I was like, 10 years old eating chicken wings at Hooters. And like, I wasn't paying any attention to the girls. I was like, I love these wings.
That's true.
So it became like a family outing.
You said so you got two older brothers. Are they funny too? I mean, where do you think you get your sense of humor from? Brothers, dad, mom?
Everybody in my family would tell you that they think they're funny. I always tell them I'm the only one getting paid. So.
Right. That's a trump card right there. Like, I win every time. Yeah.
I said, you can be funnier than me in real life all day long. Are you getting paid?
So, I love it.
No, my whole family's got a really good sense of humor. Coming up with, we've gone through things that a lot of families deal with, not having money. My parents divorced, trying to pay bills. And, when the lights are getting cut off, sometimes you just have to laugh. Mm-hmm. We just found that laughing, not that we didn't take it serious, but you had to, through some of these painful things in childhood, we had to, as a family, we'd have something really, hard happen to us as a family, and then we'd be sitting around joking about things. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what always got us through. So everybody had a really good sense of humor in general. Like we never took things too serious. We always found the lightness in things. And I think that carried over for me doing comedy.
Yeah. For me, it's like my dad was definitely the funny one. My mom is just a sweet angel who's shy and just very nice. But it's definitely, I get it from my dad. But you're saying both of your parents are funny.
In their own different way. Like my mom's a chatterbox. She loves to be the center of attention. She does, anytime she can get in front of a crowd, she's just like, hi. She's a bit of a ham. My dad's a bit shyer, but he likes to crack. He's like that Southern guy who's like, what's the difference between beer nuts and deer nuts? one's $1.99 and the other one's under $1. You know, he's always telling those.
I feel like
jokes.
your dad and my dad would get along pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I heard your mom introduce you on your special.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, because we were like, we thought that'd be fun since I talk about her a lot. Because you kind of almost have to go backwards, because I start the special with a bunch of childhood photos, and then my mom introduces me, and a lot of people didn't realize that a lot of the photos were from stories that I end up telling.
Right.
And then I set up that my mom, and I don't know how my mom's going to react to this news. So if you go full circle, you're like, oh, she handled it well.
Yeah.
Here she is introducing you. So a lot of people, I ended up posting a lot of those pictures that were in the intro, and people go, oh my God, these stories were real. I'm like, these pictures are at the beginning of the special.
So as a North Carolinian, I have to ask you these questions. How do you like your barbecue? And do you like Sundrop? Do you like a Cheerwine? All that stuff.
So I definitely am more Western North Carolina barbecue. I gotta have it hickory smoked. Like my favorite places is Bridges in Shelby.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you've ever gone to Bridges barbecue. I like that type. It's like the more barbecue sauce. I'm not the vinegar. I'm not a vinegar gal.
I can go either way. It depends on my mood, but I think the vinegar stuff, like to do that right, it's harder to do. Like, so people mess it up all the time. But if you get if you get it really good, it's actually, I like it a lot. But it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat the sweet hickory stuff.
I know. I like that little tang of the barbecue sauce here. And then I actually don't like Sundrop. People were when I was growing up, people were hooked on it. People. I mean, they drank it like water. I mean, it was so addicting. I do like Cheerwine though. I think that's a tasty drink.
Yeah, Cheerwine's great. So happy to talk to you finally after all these years.
I know, it's so nice to talk to you too. It's nice to be home, and it's nice to be talking to a fellow North Carolinian. Between being at home and talking to you, my accent comes out even more. I love it.
Yeah, that happens definitely. When I was in LA, I
mean,
it's weird how depending on where you're at, you can sort of, you're just trying to communicate properly, and if you don't sound like the person you're with, they might give you shit.
Yeah. I mean, I still always have an accent. It's never going away. But when I come home, it tends to go more like, right now. Come on, we're going right now.
I love your accent. And I also, real quick, I noticed something else in your special. And I do this too. You got you like to sing. You sing randomly in your show sometimes. Do you like, do you think about that, or you just sort of comes out that way?
It just comes out that way. And I have a tendency to do that in life, and my partner will be like, "What are you singing?" And I'm like, "I was singing. I don't even realize I'm doing it." So I'll be talking on FaceTime with friends, and I'll all of a sudden be like, "That's right, girl." I'm like, I have no idea why. All of a sudden I just break out the song.
I'd love to go out and do karaoke with you sometime. I bet that would be a blast.
We got to do it. When I'm not pandemicking with my 74-year-old mom, we'll go out on the town.
I'll hold you to it. Thank you so much. And look, check her out this Thursday at the Hickory Crawdad Stadium. Yeah, and
it will be a fine show. It'll be good enough.
You're going to have fun. And check her out online too, fortunefeamster.com. Tons of great videos. You have a podcast as well, Sincerely Fortune. So whatever you're listening to right now, you could probably listen to her podcast on the same app or whatever. So
there you go.
All right. Thank you, Fortune.
Awesome. Yeah, John, I appreciate it, bud.
Anytime.
Nice talking with you.
All Fortune Feamster. I love her. That was great, huh? Don't forget, you can see her this Thursday night at the Crawdad Stadium. I may or may not pop in. It depends on my mood. Isaiah, did anybody make any interesting comments while I was talking to Fortune Feamster? Anything you want to go back and tell me?
Yes. Terry Anders said, John, you should do this on a weekly basis. It's awesome.
All right, hang on. Let me stop right there. Terry Anders, been doing it on a weekly basis for over a year. Where you been? I'm assuming she means on Facebook Live.
probably, yeah.
Otherwise, if she means this in general, I'm going to be hurt because that's all I do is try to tell people to watch this. But thank you, Terry Anders. I love you. What's another one?
Rick Sanford, he was talking about your brother Jason getting married and talking about the hotel that they got married at. And he said, adjacent would be a better description, although wedding adjacent to the sea is a mouthful.
That's from Rick Sanford III.
Yes,
That's right.
Rick
Yeah, because
Sanford
we were
III.
saying chapel by the sea. It's nowhere near the sea. It's sea adjacent. And my brother Jason got married. I like that. Thank you, Rick Sanford III.
Rick with the comedy.
Yeah, that was good. We need
Yeah.
Rick in here.
Yeah.
Rick, can you
We'll
move
get
here? Any more, Isaiah, before we move on?
Yeah, Melissa McLean posted a GIF of.
Yeah.
Wait, did I say that right? How do you say it? It's not GIF like the peanut butter.
I don't think it is.
I love how you don't
How
know.
do you spell the word that you're saying?
GIF.
Yeah,
GIF.
I'll go GIF. What did you call it?
GIF.
I said GIF.
Oh.
Yeah, GIF.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the word gift without the T.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a GIF. I got you a GIF.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So what did she say?
It was a GIF of Jessica Simpson, and it says, "Is this chicken what I have, or is this fish?"
Oh, because that's
Talking about Sebastian.
right. She's slamming you, dude.
Melissa slamming me
Yeah.
Because
I didn't
we
know my
were saying
difference between chicken and.
chicken by the sea.
Okay, Melissa.
You said, is that? Yeah, you got confused in that
Yeah.
moment, and it's okay, but that's funny. Good
Yeah,
job.
That's good.
Good job.
Good job, Melissa.
All right, don't forget, guys, we've got this chip, the hottest chip known to man. It's called the One Chip Challenge. This one's called the Packy, right? I think that's how you pronounce it. Packy?
Packy.
Packy. One Chip Challenge. Carolina Reaper and some other stuff. It's one extremely hot tortilla chip. And intern Isaiah, if you combine those two words, has agreed to eat this. And so that's going to come up pretty soon. And also, small town news coming up. You got something good
Got
for
something
us?
good. Got to stay.
And then after that, we are going to do some unboxing. The internet loves that word. They love that word, unboxing. It's a Goodwill Hunting segment coming up, and I got you something pretty good, and I know you probably got me something pretty good. So that's what's coming up. Stay tuned, but we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more country-ish after this. Hey, everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh, wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us in many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you. Hey everybody, Jon Reep here, hanging out at Wayneo's Silver Bullet. We're gonna go check it out. Only place on 127 you can brown bag. Come on! real quick, if you want to help us out, one way you can do it is give us a rating and a review at Apple Podcast. As you can see right behind me, so far we've gotten 234 ratings, all 5 stars, baby. That's what we want. Also, you can write a review. The last one was written on April the 10th, 2020, so we need some new ones. Go in there and be creative. Say nice things, please, and it will help us here at the studio keep the lights on and keep making funny country-ish podcasts. Thank you. And we're back. Thank you. I got to say, that Wayno's commercial's a little, that was before the COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. But great place. Always have fun there. And we just talked about this. You know, during the COVID, bars, restaurants have to shut down or stop serving at 11, or is it 10?
11.
11 p.m. But at Wayno's, you can brown bag, so you get to bring your own liquor in there. And I believe you could probably keep drinking your own liquor till 2 a.m. I don't know. I don't know.
Comment if you know.
Yeah.
If you know,
Drop
we would
us-
like to know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments section. Is that doable? All right. Well, look, I got to say something else, and I don't want you guys to get mad at me. I don't want you to get jealous because, you know, I love you guys, number one. But I do another podcast. I don't just do this one.
Yeah, we know.
You do?
Yep.
Are you mad?
Heffron and Reep.
Heffron and Reep, that's right. Me and my buddy Jon Heffron, comedian friend of mine, we do our own podcast. We zoom in together, and it's quite interesting what we do. We have a love for the '80s, and we have a love for coming up with crazy inventions with no follow through. We just come up with ideas and let people steal them. But it's called Heffron and Reep. I'll give you a little sample right now. Check out this little sample of Heffron and Reep. Why don't you?
Remember we had a birthday party for you years ago, and it was it a red? It wasn't a redneck theme.
Yeah, it was.
Theme?
Yeah.
Or Hick.
It was my 40th birthday party.
And we're there, and Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler, along with the other guy from the film they were doing.
The Asian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're at this bar, and we're all wearing flannels with no shirt, with no sleeves on them, just dressed crazy hickey. Gerard Butler comes in with that guy, and they were looking at us the whole night. And when we walked out of there, by the way, that place was close to the place where I ran into Eddie Van Halen, the bookstore. FYI, that same street, just down the road. You had cupcakes left, and we started talking to him, but we all looked goofy, and you offered him a cupcake. Remember, he ate it. And
he ate it. I have a picture of him eating the cupcake.
And I was like, he ate random people. Like, he did it just to be. I wouldn't have done it. I would have been, no, I'm good. Look at me, I'm Gerard Butler. I don't eat sugar.
That's the Australian in him, I think. You know,
That
like
he ate
they're hardcore rednecky. Like, they don't give a crap. You know.
I mean, they were
All
good
right.
cupcakes.
Well, I feel good about this. How do I look?
You look shinier. You look like you're,
I can definitely see the aloe vera in here.
Yeah, I was like,
Alan, did you hear that? It lightened it. I could hear it thundering. Dude, it just thundered. We might lose. Yeah, we're going to lose power, buddy. We're about to lose power up in here. Oh, man. Can you still hear me or see me?
No, my screen's completely dark. We popped on for a second. No, you're fine. Your light's on. You look
okay. Good. Because I can't see I can't see anything. We lost power. I don't see what I look like. I can't see you.
It looks fine. Yeah, you look looks normal.
Very good. What else?
You got a cool thing in the box.
I got lotion in the box with aloe vera. Aloe vera. Is it Vero? Aloe vera.
You know what you look like right now?
Look, I don't want to keep lying to people. I know what this is. I can see.
You look like a bed sheet in a hotel. If they were to blacklight the not even bed, the hotel chair.
What if, yeah, or this could be one of them nasty movies, one of them bukkake films. At the end of it, if you put a black light on, at the end result.
Put that there. What's the song? Yeah, found this one. Jon Reep.
I didn't do a very good job of putting this on, by the way. I didn't know what it was going to look like. I thought it'd be funny to have a glow-in-the-dark thing.
It's this summer. He's the glow-in-the-dark commando. By day, he's a school teacher. At night, he dons the glow-in-the-dark face to solve crimes, make your neighborhood safer. It's Jon Reep in the glow face.
I was worried about my teeth looking bad with this black light. Not that bad. All right, we're back. Don't forget, if you like that, go to heffronandreep.com. All right, let's move on. Don't forget, we still have the one chip challenge coming up. Intern Isaiah is going to eat that. We've got a Goodwill hunting, but first, it's time to do what I think might be, dare I say, the anchor of the show. People love this segment. There's a lot of stuff going on in the news. It's a lot of negative stuff dominated by politics and diseases. But what we like to do is find those stories that fall through the cracks, something that's in a country type rednecky vein. It's a segment, and I don't know how to describe it, the Alan Jackson. It's a segment that can be something. Thank God. I was running out of stuff to say. We're just small town dudes with small town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge. All right, Sebastian, this is your puppy. What do you have? Oh, man,
we got a great one, fellas. Good one. Let me read the headline for you, then we'll go to the video.
Okay.
Okay? An 11-year-old boy
okay,
is in custody after leading police on a hot pursuit across Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Oh.
In a stolen school bus.
Great.
So let me read a little bit of the story, then we'll get into the thing. 11-year-old child was taken into custody Sunday after allegedly taking the school bus out for a joyride, then crashing it. The police said the child drove the bus for nearly 45 minutes across Baton Rouge during the pursuit. The bus was taken from an elementary school. The school bus belonged to a private owner who subcontracted through the school, according to the police. During the chase, the 11-year-old boy was taunting officers, and this was ongoing for 45 minutes.
45 minutes. How does he get the keys?
That's the
I have
biggest
so many
question.
questions. But you said there's a video?
There's a great video. Let's go to the video, and then we'll come in.
Yeah, maybe we'll dissect it. And Alan, get ready to pause it if we see something interesting here.
We got the keys to a school bus and then took it on a joyride. News Nation's Ashley Ketz is in our newsroom with a look at the video showing that wild ride.
Well, Joe, the boy drove the bus around Baton Rouge this morning as police chased him, trying to get him to pull over. This is cell phone video showing the bus barreling through intersections. Other drivers watched as more than
Look at all the cops.
Wait, how many? 1,
9.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and there's probably more that I didn't even see in this video.
They said there was about 20-plus police cruisers chasing this bus.
11.
Man, this is like a scene out of like Cannonball Run or Eastbound. Yeah, we got a long way to go. I can imagine like maybe there's a bunch of kids in there and they're late for school. We got to get there, and this kid's gonna, or maybe he's just seen way too much Grand Theft Auto.
I think that's probably it.
Oh man, okay, keep it going, Alan. Let's see what else we got here.
The bus barreling through intersections. Other drivers watched as more than 20 police cars followed him, and you could see the bus then plowing over
look at him. They got him in front.
Officers chased the 11-year-old driver for more than 15 miles before he crashed in a front yard. The homeowner says she couldn't believe she was watching police arrest such a young boy.
Hold right there, Alan.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
First of all, 11 years. I mean, when was I drove early.
I didn't.
I mean, we had like a farm. I drove early, but maybe 11. But
I wonder what happened. Like, did he snap? You know, is there a lot going on? I mean, how did he get the keys? Where was he going? What was 15 miles?
45 minutes.
How do you reach the pedals?
That's the question.
I don't even know if I could drive a school bus.
So I reached out today.
Oh,
I reached out to a
love
former.
that you do this.
I reached out to a former school bus driver because I remember back in the day we used to have teenager drivers, and I could have swore they were like straight drive.
Yes.
I'm like, this 11-year-old's driving a straight drive. NASCAR needs to call this guy, all right?
That's right.
But they're telling me that that they're automatic buses now.
Oh, okay.
This bus looks old.
It does look like an old bus.
Maybe
look at the. Let's see some clues here. If you look at what is that right there? 3100 something. But you can tell this is an old school bus.
If it looks old.
I mean, if this kid somehow figured out how to drive a stick shift, like you were saying.
Yeah. Could it be?
I think he's pissed off. Bus driver was too slow. He was pissed off and wanted to get to school quicker.
Yeah. What time of day did this happen?
There was nobody on the bus. He stole this bus from the elementary school.
Okay, so no one was in it.
No one was in it.
The
but
keys
him.
must have been in it.
Could have been.
They do that sometimes.
Yeah.
I've heard this before where they just leave the keys in it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's dumb. Why would you do that? Because this could happen.
Maybe we got somebody on Facebook with a comment about this.
I wonder if he. Went through neighborhoods and stopped and opened the door and put the sign up for a minute, and the cops had to stop. We're like, we're not breaking the law. The stop sign is up. Everybody else stop. We don't know what to do. He's 11.
You think he stopped at the railroad track?
He probably stopped at the railroad tracks, picked up some people.
Oh, my gosh.
How many books did he have under his feet to be able to reach the pedal?
I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I was tall at 11,
yeah.
but I still had a hard time looking over. I used to drive a big Blazer for my dad, so.
Yeah.
And I still had a hard time driving it.
Yeah, 11's small, man.
But that's a school bus, dude. That is a school bus, and he's barreling down the I mean,
I hope that when we can look, that window's busted out on the left side. I mean, he hit. Look at the damage he did to that thing. Yeah. Like I hope he didn't get hurt.
I bet he got put in ISS.
Oh, I'll bet you he's in in-school suspension.
You're gonna see here in just a second.
Expelled. All right, let's continue with the story. We'll comment some more. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't have good control of the bus. He could have just kept on going. If it wasn't for the tree, he could have possibly run into my neighbor's house or even run into our house.
The police say the boy taunted officers during the chase. He reportedly told them he did it, quote, just to do it.
I understand that he wasn't driving fast when he was in town, but he probably couldn't reach the gas pedal. Go all through town and to come down Grimmer Springs Road and wind up in our front yard. It's just unbelievable.
Here is a photo of the
officer.
officer.
Right there.
All right, go ahead.
So, you know, they got the cuffs on this kid.
They do.
No.
Yeah.
It's weird looking, isn't it?
And he said, "I did it just to do it."
Okay, Nike, if you're watching,
you should get this.
This
kid.
is new. You got to sponsor this kid. Just do it.
You think
he just did it?
Think he made a TikTok while he was doing it? You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this might make him get him some more followers.
Yeah.
I mean, now he's made it to this, and he's big.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at all the cops. One of them's got a mask on over there in the far right. That's good. Safety first. But it looks like they're being like, listen, we got to do this. You can't be stealing school buses. So we got to we got to. What else to do?
Set an example.
And she said if it wasn't for the tree, he could have kept going, which makes me think maybe he couldn't hit the brakes. Maybe he got in there and got going and didn't know how to stop it for 15 miles. Like, I don't know how fast he was going. Like, does it say
she said he was driving pretty slow through town. Like, he knew.
Oh, so he could hit the brakes.
Yeah, so he knew how to slow down through town. But then once he got out of town, he's like, oh.
Yeah,
now let's put the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, we got to do at least 65. Well, that's interesting. That's different then, because I was thinking maybe he just couldn't hit the brakes, and it's the tree that made him stop. You can see at the back end of that bus, there's some
some
shrubbery under there. You know, like he ran over some stuff.
It looks like he's already dressed for prison as well. He's got his jogging pants on. Good for you.
He knew what was happening.
Yeah, he's
Oh my God.
Poor kid.
Coming soon.
You can't do that, man. You can't steal buses. I don't know why you did it just to do it, but you can't do it. You can't just
You ever
do
stole
that.
a car or anything?
No, I've never stolen a car.
What are you talking about?
No. I mean, look. I mean, there's a chance I would have done that. That's a
there
valid
was.
question.
Yeah,
Don't be
you're
mad
right.
at the question.
You're right.
I've never stolen a car. I've driven other people's car. I've taken my brother's car.
Yeah.
You know, but that's in the family. I've had my car taken by a friend. You know, he had a spare key I didn't know about. Oh, he knew where my hiding key was.
Yeah.
And he just took it one time. So, and we know who this person is, but we're not going to talk about him. Unless you want to be a sponsor. Hey, you want to be a Patreon supporter? We'll talk about you. Seriously, we will. If you go to countryishpodcast.com and click support, we'll talk about you. All right. So, how does this end, Sebastian? We got more video, or you want to
Go ahead
wrap
and
it up?
finish the video, Alan.
Okay.
I want to say a couple things at the end.
Boy into custody. Police say he's facing several charges. No one was hurt during the chase or crash, but the bus was damaged. The bus was stolen from a Head Start elementary school and belonged to a private contractor. How the boy got a hold of the keys is still a mystery. Guys?
Ooh, guys, that's us. Okay, so we still don't know how he got the keys. I bet you they left him in there. What is a Head Start elementary school? I'm so out of the game.
That gets you ahead of the game. Like,
Well,
it
so
teaches
is
you
that-
not to steal buses.
You would think.
Like
Head Start Elementary. So that's like, he stole it from like
Pre-K.
a pre-K place. What do I say? And a contractor, she said.
Yeah.
And
I
so the
guess they
school
probably
didn't
hired
own
him.
it.
It probably wasn't a city school
I wonder. I'm curious. I don't have the answer. I don't know. You probably don't either because she said it's still a mystery.
bus. Yeah.
If the kid somehow knows the subcontractor, you know what I mean? Like if there's a weird like maybe that subcontractor is dating his mama or something. Maybe he knows him. He got
Maybe.
mad. Like I'm taking this bus.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just a theory.
And I also thought it was interesting that during this police chase of 20 plus police cars,
We got a long way to go.
The child allegedly, we have to say allegedly,
Right.
but when it's on video, it's probably not allegedly.
Yeah. Hey, could
He
be
did
fake
flip the
news.
bird to the officers as they drove by.
Oh, yes. Well, now that puts a lot of stuff in perspective. I was trying to give him a benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
But if he knows what he did, he
He
knows
was
he's getting
completely
chased,
aware.
and he sped up and he slowed down, which means he could hit the brakes, and he flipped off the cops.
Yeah.
All right.
And he said he just wanted to do it. It's better to get this out now, though.
What
right?
happens? Exactly.
Exactly.
He'll learn
Before
from
it's on
this.
your record.
Well, yeah, right. Because he's 11. He'll go to like a reform school or something, or get in trouble. ISSS, as you call it. You know, they'll slap,
Opportunity
they'll
school
slap
is
his
what we used
hand,
to
but
call
it'll
it.
be on his record. Like when we were kids, if we'd have done this would have been on our record forever, probably. Like I don't know how it works these days, but I imagine this is not a good start. This is not a good head start.
He just claims he's on drugs. He's okay. You get out of it.
He's on drugs.
He's on drugs. You can get out of anything if you're on drugs.
Yeah. What drug should he say that he's on?
Oxys.
Yeah,
probably Adderall.
Adderall. Too much Adderall.
Too much Adderall.
See, we got a drug problem in this country, and this is what happens.
Yep.
All right.
Ritalin, I think, did it.
Well, look, the town may have been small,
but the news was huge.
All right, thank you, Sebastian, for that. I think it's time that we move on. Don't forget, here in a minute, we still have this chip that intern Isaiah said he's going to eat, so you want to stick around for that. But first, I gotta be honest with the listeners. I kind of fibbed about something. This guy's sitting right here. His real name is Mark Hunt. It's not Mark Stamos. I made that whole thing up. I thought it'd be funny as a joke. But you do kind of look like you could be related to John Stamos. A lot of people said that about you.
Yeah, that's a compliment. Thank you.
So his last name is Hunt. And so we do this next segment based on his last name a little bit. We go to a Goodwill and we buy each other gifts. Excuse me. I'm gassy right now. We buy each other gifts for $5 or less, and we exchange it on the show. It's like an unboxing. The internet loves that word, unboxing.
That's a big deal.
So we actually did it different this time. We put our Goodwill gifts in a box, and we're gonna unbox them. Yes, you're catching on. Isaiah, can you say unboxing?
Unboxing.
He said he left the G off. He said unboxing.
I'm gonna do my impression of you. Ready?
Yeah.
Ask me to say it like you're me. You say, Isaiah, can you say unboxing? You say that.
Isaiah, can you say unboxing?
Yeah. Unboxing. That's good.
That's close.
Yeah, not bad.
Very good.
So this segment is called Goodwill Hunting, and we exchange gifts on the show, $5 or less. It has to make sense as to why we got this gift. That's one of my favorite parts of the game, is making this item make sense. Ready? It's a segment that we like to call Goodwill Hunting! Goodwill Hunting! Goodwill Hunting!
It worked
Right
out.
on.
Yeah,
Right
yeah, I
on.
can kind of
Perfect.
barely hear it. It's the first time we've used that music to that.
we have
to
a
this
A lot of
segment.
firsts tonight.
Got to practice on that one.
All right, so you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Go ahead.
I'll go first.
I don't feel like bending down yet.
All right, here. I got you this box that I want you to
Unbox.
Yeah.
Because it's popular to say unbox on the internet.
Do you need the pocket knife?
Before I give it to you,
don't
this
think so.
tape is the worst tape
Yeah,
ever.
you got to explain it.
Before I give it to you, I want you to understand why I got you this. You understand?
I understand that that I will understand.
I'm going to make it make sense is the thing. Okay. I know this man sitting over here. Know him pretty good. Known him for a long time. We're good friends. We go way back. And I know that right now there's a certain team playing a baseball game.
The team that I like, yeah.
It's a team that you like and you pull for. And I think maybe you've even been to some games.
Hickory Crawdads.
Well, they're not playing right now. No, it's the professional team.
Right.
And it's called the Atlanta Braves. And I know you like the Atlanta Braves. So I got you this item based on your love for the Atlanta Braves. And you have a kid, and Halloween's around the corner, and kids love Halloween. And so I got more than one gift in here. I think it's because we're going live, and I wanted to make it a big deal.
Yeah.
I got more than one gift in here. I got 3 gifts in here.
You spent more than
I
$5.
fudged.
Yeah.
One gift's about the Braves. One gift, Ella and Halloween. And another gift has to do with this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to give it to you.
And I'm going to unbox it.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
To what?
Alan, where'd you get that tape? It's the worst.
Okay. So I get this one, Atlanta Braves.
Hey-oh.
That's what you do with them.
Yeah,
Yep.
you hit
You
Sebastian
hit
in the
Sebastian in
head.
the head with him, and then he cut you.
He
So-
tomahawk chopped you.
These are no longer allowed.
No, that's
Is that
against the
right?
rules.
Yeah, these are
Look at this. Let's
considered-
hold it up to the camera. This is a Tomahawk Fever foam tomahawk for the Atlanta Braves from the Children's Miracle Network Telethon.
You
$2.
can't use those anymore? You can't bring them to the
$2.
park?
I don't know. They're not politically correct, I don't think, anymore.
It's
so
not
you
been
gotta be.
opened. It's still like stapled in the bag. I got this for $2, which has not equaled 5 yet.
Thank you. I will. So the Braves are in the
Yeah, the
playoffs.
Braves are in the playoffs.
Yeah, so I'll tomahawk this tonight in my living room, or tomorrow. The game's
Yeah.
probably going to be off when we get on.
There you go. So that makes sense.
That makes sense. Perfect sense. This one is a zombie snot shot for $2. Makes 0 sense.
Ella,
Oh, my-
Halloween,
It's
Okay.
gonna snort.
candy.
This is for my daughter,
How
not
old
me.
is she? How old is Ella?
She's 10.
10-year-olds would love this crap.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
food.
Oh, it's food. It's not.
Well,
You
it's-
can actually blow your nose
read,
out of it.
read what it says.
Eat zombie's nose and ear. So yeah,
Ooh.
it must be edible slime-ish. It's like a slime, and slime's a big thing for
I'm going to
kids.
show it to the camera. All right, so look, here's what we got. This is by Dr. Dreadful. Zombies Snot Shots. It's like candy. It's snot coming out of a zombie's nose that you can eat. It's like a Jell-O or something. Looks gross, tastes great. It's a candy kit that I got at a Goodwill, and I don't know if this is safe for Ella to eat.
Probably, there's probably a date.
I'm not sure. Oh yeah, let me see if I can find a date on
2014.
Probably, yeah.
I see a lot of information. I don't know if I see a date. I mean, I'm sure it's expired. It's made in a facility that processes milk, eggs, soy, wheat, peanuts, and tree nuts. That's what it says. It's from Williamsville, New York. And I'm looking for a date, and I don't see a date. But I guarantee you, oh, here we go. Food pouches included. Okay, food pouches included. Best before May 15, 2020. Okay.
You got time.
You got
man.
time.
You got time.
I got till the summer to get into that.
So look at this. I want Ella and you to get together around Halloween and make yourself some snot food.
Yeah.
Inject nose for sweet tasting snot.
Thank you.
There you
She'll
go.
love it.
Better than sweet tasting snot.
Yeah, open it up.
Well, it's not been opened.
Well, let's open it. Let's look at it. I mean, are we going long? I don't know. How long is this going to take? You're right. It's vacuum sealed. Let's open
let's go to the next. I got three.
Well, maybe on another episode of Country-ish, we'll. Okay.
And I've got
what is that?
Oh, safety glasses.
Corona.
For the snot.
Is this for the coronavirus, maybe? Because they say now you should cover your eyes.
Yeah, I want you to cover your eyes for Corona in general, but this chip is so hot, I don't want you getting it in your eyes.
So you mean to wear that whenever
I want
say
you to wear
eats the
this, and we have the stethoscope. This was just random sitting around that we've had for a while. I want you, when Isaiah comes in here to eat the one chip, to put the goggles on and have the stethoscope. And if he starts freaking out, I want you just to check on him.
Deal.
Okay.
Okay, good.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's 3 gifts. And it was still, I think this was $1.
Yep.
So you stayed in the $5
I
range.
did.
Good.
Yeah.
Good
So
job.
it made sense. That's how you play the Goodwill Hunting game. You exchange gifts, you unbox them, but they got to make sense.
Yep. All right.
What's my gift?
Your gift. I've noticed you've been letting your hair grow out.
Oh, yeah. Let's get a good
It's
look at my
crazy
hair.
long now.
I've been letting it grow ever since COVID. I'm like, you know what? Everyone's going crazy with the quarantine hair. I'm letting my fly. I just don't care.
Yeah, and you got a little bit of a mullet going on. You've got a party in the back and somewhat of a business in the front. I don't know what that is, but it's beautiful. But
eat your heart out, Farrah Fawcett. Yeah.
And it'll never turn gray.
Why do you always say that?
But I don't think
I've seen. Look at my beard, dude. I got white coming in here. Red can turn gray. He is under this weird impression that gingers don't turn gray.
Or if you shave all your hair off, it'll come back.
It goes back again.
I don't think it'll ever come back red again.
Yeah.
I'm not going to shave
Try
my
it.
hair off.
Okay. But this goes along with your beautiful hair that you've been growing. You've been trying so hard to grow.
Thank you.
Very pretty. I know you're very proud of it. But it's got a little something to help you keep your beautiful looks with your hair.
Ginger
So
locks.
this goes
Keep your
along with
ginger locks. Yeah.
This is for ginger locks.
ginger locks.
This could be the next special, ginger locks.
Can't wait to see what's inside this
box that you're unboxing.
That I'm unboxing. Sing.
What are you gonna do with all that paper? Okay.
Okay.
And I just got you one.
It's a pink thing with. Oh, I don't know about this, Mark. What is it?
Quick curls.
Oh, good. I thought it was something else. For
Yeah, listen, they're
That's old.
quick curls. I mean,
if I started shaking your hand, dude, I was getting a little nervous.
there's
you know?
3 price tags on it, so it's come down in price. At one time, this was more than $3, but now you got it for 3.
It was probably $3, and it's still $3 actually.
Okay, I'm trying to read what it says. I'm just going to open it.
Open it up. I've got.
This is great though. If I want curls,
I mean, you travel.
and I travel.
That's way easier than carrying a
This would
curling
be
iron.
easy to pack.
It's battery operated. You don't have to worry about a cord.
It's cordless. It's compact. It's a curling iron
I mean, yeah,
for great touch-ups.
battery
You
operated.
thought about everything.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
You spent a lot of time on this. I can see.
I did not.
Quick curls.
I found this pretty quick.
You know, I got my hair permed for my ginger
special.
pain special.
Ginger
Yeah.
pain,
I did ginger pain, then ginger beard man.
And that's why it's still curly, huh?
It's still curly, but I feel like I'm losing my curls.
Yeah.
I could use this in the front. See how my front's not as curly as the back. Oh yeah, look at.
Is that nice?
Oh yeah.
Now you're supposed to be able to turn that on. It heats up. And it may take longer than we have for it to heat up.
Oh yeah,
but,
it says
maybe.
Remove cap, remove battery cover.
We already
Yeah,
done
I've
that.
already done all that.
You've already inserted the batteries.
Yep.
Okay. Turn it on. It
Doesn't
takes 3 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes to heat up.
Yeah.
Well, let's just let it heat up.
Yep.
And I just want to say thank you.
You're welcome.
I will. Intern Isaiah, how long is your hair?
My hair's not that
Can you
long.
take the hat off, please?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, it's not that long.
You know what I was thinking? If we could curl his hair, we could have our own little fortune Feamster up in here. Wouldn't that be adorable? Your hair's not long enough for us
It's
to
not
curl,
blonde.
unfortunately. Let's
Oh,
get a little
let's try it
one.
out. Be careful. We'll get a hickey.
What's this part for?
That's what I was
you
wondering.
comb it,
Ah, look at that.
Oh.
I mean,
then
if
you
anything,
curl it.
if anything, you can just use it as a comb. Look at that.
How do you, I don't know how to use
Like that, and you hold
Yeah,
it.
hold it.
and-
Don't get too close. You get it. You'll get a hickey.
Yeah. Did it curl it?
No, I'm just gonna leave it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that's how you play
Good Will Hunting.
We don't need the music again. That's fine.
Yeah. Never know
All
what you're gonna find.
Look, guys, we've done great. We're going to take a quick break in a minute, and when we come back,
It's on.
we're doing the one chip challenge. But first, if you want to help the show out, you can leave us a review on iTunes or Apple Podcasts. And if you write a nice one, you give us 5 stars. Sometimes we read them on the show. I'm going to read one. I'll just pick one at random. This is the most recent one. Gives us 5 stars, which we love. It says must listen. This is by N.M. Ross. N.M. Ross. It says, all right, hang on, let me expand that. I absolutely love listening to you guys. It sure helps pass the time during harvest. I'm glad I stumbled onto Country-ish when I listened to your episode with Bert. Everyone needs some reap in their lives. Keep up the good work. Bicycle. Nathan from Illinois. Thank you, Nathan. All right. So, look, that does help us out. If you want to be a Helpy Helperton and you're broke and you can't be a Patreon supporter, you can always write us a review on iTunes, and we really, really appreciate it. All right. Coming up, the one chip, but we're going to take a quick break. And we'll be right back with more Country-ish after this. Hey, everybody. Jon Reep here. Just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. We love it when you do that. Also, I want you to go cruising with me. That's right. Not in a car, in a ship. That's right. It's the Reeps Peeps Comedy Cruise. Check it out. If you go to jonreep.com, click on the Reeps Peeps Cruise. All the information you need is right there. It's in 2021. You got plenty of time. November the 6th through the 11th. We're going to a private beach in Haiti. We're going to Nassau. I'm doing stand-up. We're doing a podcast. And we're doing karaoke. 5 nights. It's going to be a blast. Get on the boat with me, Jon Reep, and the Reeps Peeps Cruise. If you love this podcast and you love wearing shirts, well, we got something for you. If you go to countryishpodcast.com, click on merchandise, it'll take you to my store, and we have an awesome t-shirt for you. It's a Country-ish podcast t-shirt. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Also, it's got the website on there. It's a soft tee, very soft, feels good on your skin, and it helps us keep the lights on here at the studio. So check out countryishpodcast.com, click on merchandise, get yourself a t-shirt, and know that I love you. And we're back. All right, it's time for the moment that, dare I say, a lot of people on Facebook Live, on Twitter, on YouTube have been waiting for. We have one of the hottest chips known to man right here in my hands. And my lovely intern Isaiah, last episode, you agreed to this. You said, I'll quote what you said. Ready? I'll eat it. And I said, all right. If you say something on the podcast, you got to do it.
Official.
It's official. So, but I don't want to leave you high and dry. I don't want you to hurt yourself. But this is going to be great for the podcast. We got 2 bottles of water. We've got Tums. We've got ice cream. What else do we have here?
Chocolate.
Yes.
Chocolate.
Chocolate,
Dark
dark chocolate. I don't know what that's gonna do.
You're supposed to coat your mouth with.
Oh, you're supposed to coat your mouth.
Try to lean into the mic when you talk and turn it around, you guys. No, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, it's right. Okay. Yeah. What is that?
Stomach medication.
Yeah, stomach pills.
We've got.
I think that's some like.
What is that? Adderall? All right. Well, I mean, we've been stalling, man. I'm afraid to touch this thing. You know what, Stamos?
Yeah.
Oh, Stamos has got the stethoscope. You want to check his blood pressure real quick and see what it's like before and after? That's a $2. Look at that. It's got $2 price
Yeah, this
tag
is
on
from
it. That's
Goodwill too, but he has no heartbeat yet. He will soon.
All right, and why don't we give him the goggles? I don't want this getting in your eyes, Isaiah. So let's safety first. Here it is, buddy. Go to town. Now, here's what you can expect, intern Isaiah. Here's what's going to happen. According to this, and this is Samantha Dawn Kingston sent this to us, so you can blame her. This is made with the Carolina Reaper pepper, and scorpion pepper, and some other word I cannot pronounce. Sichuan peppercorn. Szechuan peppercorn. Thank you. Thank you. That's one of the many reasons why we have intern Isaiah.
Very smart.
This chip was created for the sheer pleasure of intense heat and pain. Here's what to expect. Round 1, it's going to be a spicy punch to the tongue. Round 2, a fiery jab to the face. Round 3, impaired vision from tears. We got the goggles. Round 4, a low blow to the gut. Round 5, it's going to be a knockout. Let's do it. Are you ready? Intern Isaiah, are you ready to eat this chip?
Well, first of all, do I have to eat the whole chip? Like, can I take?
Look, I'm not going to make you do anything in case something bad
We
happens.
are peer pressure here, and this is the one that Chip Chow.
Hold it up to the camera. Get a good look at that. It looks like, like a blue tortilla chip. Why don't you do what you're comfortable doing?
Okay, I'm
And
gonna take like a.
take a little bite of it. Don't eat all of it.
There you go.
All right, now lay it down. Now, just enjoy the chip. And then, as you're going, maybe you could tell us what you're experiencing. And Stamos, you're close by. We got the water bottle open. He's coughing a little bit.
That's hot as hell.
Oh, he's gonna drink the ice.
He said it's hot as hell.
Drinking
The ice cream is.
Straight to the.
Are you
went straight
okay?
To the ice cream.
Do you need anything?
You need medical attention.
My mouth is on fire.
Look, full disclosure, I don't do hot stuff. I never said I would eat this thing. I said if we reach a certain number on YouTube, we'd do it, and that was a long time ago, and we've never done it. I feel like I'm going through this with you.
Is it that bad, really?
Yeah.
What's happening in your body right now, intern Isaiah? And get close to the microphone if you can. Put the ice cream down. Just go ahead. Talk us through it, buddy. What's happening inside of your body? Where's it hurting? Where's it hurting?
Can't talk.
All over.
Is it hurting in your esophagus, in your mouth? His eyes are watering. Take the goggles off.
Let's take the goggles off.
Get a good look. Zoom into his eyes. Look at the camera. This is real. Oh, it's saliva coming out. You poor guy.
Do we have any paper towels?
Is there anyone in here? I wanted to get your mom in here because I know she's a nurse, but she said she had a migraine and she couldn't make it. Maybe now you'll go home with a migraine and they'll teach her a lesson. He's chugging the
He's
water.
having a hard time with
Are
it.
you okay, buddy? Oh my God! Look what it's doing to him. There's no way I'm eating that thing.
5 minutes.
Are you kidding me? You know what it does to me? Why did you agree to this? Why did you let me do this to you? How are you feeling, buddy? Talk me through it. If you can. Stamos, you got anything to say?
Isaiah loves attention, I guess. That's why he did this. He's an attention.
Now, just in general, I want to say something else in general. I mean, I've told you guys many times through the years, I don't do hot stuff. But both of you have said, I like hot things. Yes. You like hot wings? You like them charred and hot.
Don't give that to me.
Why don't you take a little
No, I'm not doing
You're
that.
not even gonna. Just look at him, dude. Look what he's doing.
I got some of this on my fingers last week and rubbed my eyes and lips, and it's like an hour of burning in my lips.
But look what this young man is doing for the sake of the
what he
podcast.
did right there. That's
How come you're not
That's
even going to
sacrifice.
try it? You're not even going to do a little taste of it?
Yeah, but I didn't.
Sebastian, do you
Well,
want
I
to
was thinking seriously.
just
about
like a
it,
tiny
but
little,
then-
like, don't
but
go
then-
crazy with it. We got one guy suffering. You eating the chocolate now? He's putting the chocolate in.
we
He's
got
had
the chocolate.
water. He's had ice cream. He's had chocolate. Do you need Tums? Do you need any of this stuff?
Let's give you
I'm
some
afraid you're going to
Adderall.
blow up. This is like Mentos and Coke. I'm afraid you're gonna blow up on the show.
my blood
Take his blood pressure. Is there a heartbeat?
We need some of that.
Why are we giving this to Stamos? He's never put a stethoscope on in his life. Sebastian, are you going to try the chip at all?
Oh,
Are you thinking about it? Tell me what's going through your
thinking
head.
about it, but
I mean,
hear
he's
you
alive.
now.
He's not saying much, but
Now he is.
I don't
he
know
is
how much
struggling.
pain
I
he's
was
in.
thinking, I was going to have a good night tonight. Now, if I do this, I probably would not have a good
Are you
night.
okay, buddy?
It's getting
Are you
better.
going to have to go to the hospital?
Oh,
How bad is it? On a
My
1 to
mouth
10?
it's a 12.
Are you wishing you would have done this now? Are you glad you agreed to
Let me
this?
just tell you something. You have solidified by doing this a spot on this show for a very, very long time.
You are the intern OG.
Yeah.
Right. We've got 2 other interns. You're right now the best of all 3 of the interns.
Unless the other one wants to come in here and beat you.
Oh, wait. Amar is back there. You want to come in here, Amar, and try this? Yeah. Ooh. Oh. All right, one of you get up. Let Amar sit down. Okay. All right. No, I want him. Go get back out here on the camera. Go to your.
Where's the chip at?
All right, now we have Amar here.
Oh, shoot.
Give him his water. Give him his water. Amar is here. He's also an intern. He was here in the early days. He went to summer camp for a while. He's back. He's not been on camera before, but we love our interns. Amar, talk us through this. Are you sure you want to do this?
We don't have any ice cream.
Now,
left.
do you want to tell everybody what you told me when I pre-show I said something about this? What did you say?
I'm half Indian. I think I can do it.
Yes.
I said, dude, we got a spicy chip. Do you sure you? He goes, I'm Indian. We like hot stuff. So let's test it, Amar.
Okay.
All right, you
Oh my
smelling
God,
it?
dude.
Smells hot.
Oh my God.
What does hot smell like?
Hell. It smells like.
Intern Isaiah, you okay?
Yeah.
Do you want to give Amar any words of wisdom here before he eats this?
Don't do it.
Man, I'm on camera. I gotta do it now.
Yeah, you've walked in here now.
But you don't have to
The
do it.
disclaimer.
You can walk out of this room. I will still respect you. But I'll respect you more. if you
I
do.
disagree.
People will make fun of you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Your Indian people will
Right.
make fun of you.
Yeah.
This is for the whole
I
Indian
don't think I
nation.
can eat this whole thing. How much
That's
did he
fine.
eat?
He ate about
He
it.
Yeah,
ate
he has.
more than
Oh.
that.
Well,
Dude.
he-
He ate half the whole chip.
Yeah, this was whole.
Yeah, half of that that broke off from that.
Okay.
So, but again,
That's plenty.
you don't have to do this. I will respect and love you either way.
Make sure you wipe your hands off when you're done. So you
Yeah.
don't, if you have to go to the bathroom, then we'll really have that film.
You doing
That'll
it?
be funny.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, I want you to verbalize to us what's happening. Be descriptive with words as you're eating. Of course, that water has not been opened. You may use the water. You may use the Tums. Ice cream is spoken for. I see. See, it's still.
I think he's coming down though. He's coming down off of it.
Yeah.
Is it coming down?
Yeah.
Okay.
that's
Now it must be coming up for Amar. Talk to us, buddy. What's happening in your mouth, in your esophagus?
See, that tastes like shit.
Okay. Feces.
Oh my God.
It's getting warm.
It's getting hot. It's getting hot. It's getting heat up.
See,
Just
this
realize.
is this is Carolina Reap.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
It's
part of the
all
reason
we
why
do.
we wanted to do this is because it's got Reaper in the title.
Yeah.
And my last name is Reep. You can't have a podcast with Jon Reep and not do a Carolina Reaper one chip challenge, and we're doing it right now with my interns.
I'm so glad you didn't do this.
Look, how much is left?
Don't even start.
Don't do
Bring it over here.
No.
John, no.
John, no.
Don't do it. Do that.
Don't even do it.
Wait,
Don't
wait,
even
maybe.
think about it.
Tell me what's happening. Oh, his eyes are watering.
This would be like
Look,
one
his
of the-
eyes are watering up. I'm scared to
Dude,
death.
it's like I feel it in my damn ears. This is. Oh my God, dude! I feel like my eyes have gonorrhea right now.
Oh my goodness.
This is.
Wow. Yeah, I can see you. Your eyes are tearing up.
Yeah.
I can't.
No, you shouldn't do
But
it.
what if I did this? Look at this. Just this right here. If I just look simply like
Is this
communion,
like
just went.
Like a communion, yeah.
I just touched my tongue with it.
You'll be whining all night. Then.
Really?
No.
Do you think just touching my tongue will kill me?
No, that's not what's so bad about it. It's what's going down the throat that's so bad.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Well, do one of you guys want to try half of this little tiny piece?
No, it's too late for me.
I want to tell you something.
It
We're
was
looking
earlier,
like
maybe.
real wusses right now that these kids are eating it and we're not.
We're old.
I want you to know that. You guys are looking. You guys.
No, you're the one holding it. You're holding it, not me.
Look here.
Take a half of a half of a half.
Oh my God, dude! The water's making it worse.
Water makes it worse.
Don't drink water.
I have ate this whole entire thing of ice cream. There is nothing.
Take that. Okay. And you take this.
There's a
Sebastian.
cheer wine in the fridge.
Yeah. You can have anything in the fridge
Yeah.
that's not alcoholic.
Yeah.
Do you want
Thank you.
get some of intern Isaiah's ice cream? if that
There's
helps.
nothing left.
There's no ice cream left.
He ate the whole tub.
Ice cream is gone.
Ice cream is gone. The ice cream is gone. Intern Isaiah and Amar, you guys have won my respect for a very, very long time, at least till the end of 2020. That's a couple months. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Stamos, you're losing my respect.
I'll get you on the next time. I'll get you on the flip side.
Sebastian ran out of the room. He's so dang scared. The Alan Jackson, I can't not bring you up. He's shaking his head feverishly no. You're not doing it. There's no way. There's no way. So here's what I will do, Sebastian. I gave you that tiny little corner, right? You got it right here. Do you? I'm not joking. I mean, you guys know this could kill me.
Yeah.
I could go into shock.
Yeah. You're
Tell them what
ginger.
I do when I eat something that's
You can't do
barely hot.
You couldn't do Buffalo Wild without calling your mama and having yeah.
So this, it's different.
Yeah.
You know, it's different between me and you. Or me and you, or me and you. I can't. But I'm gonna touch it with I'm gonna touch my tongue to it.
Okay.
Because I can't let you do this alone. Guys, I feel like we should all touch our tongues. Ready? Just touch it to your tongue.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you held it on
Ooh,
there.
that's hot on the tongue. It's just hot on the tongue.
Yeah. That is hot
I
on the
don't
tongue.
meant that much to you though, but I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
I mean, I haven't. I'm not gonna swallow this. I just put it on my tongue. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot.
It's hot.
The other phases of this, is it
Yeah, it gets
what
hot.
they say where it gets
I
like,
think it's right. I think there is.
where
5
there's
phases,
like
right?
5 phases of it?
Yeah.
Because it's
I think he's coming down.
it's
He's coming
burning my
down.
tongue.
Yeah.
There is no way I could ingest this. I'm afraid.
You can't even talk now.
No, I don't want to swallow the saliva in my mouth. So I'm gonna spit in something.
Why don't you just
We gotta
Just
empty.
chase it down.
Is that? That's where that's where I mess up. Right now, it's all good. If I swallow this,
You're not
it's
even gonna be able
over.
to close the show out, are you?
I mean, there's phases for sure.
Like an old backwards spitter.
When does it end, Isaiah? When does it go away? You're still chugging water.
Still taking water.
How long does this last?
I don't think it ever goes away.
I can't even drink anymore for the rest of the night. That's hot. Okay, well, listen.
The 1 chip challenge, y'all.
I just swallowed on instinct.
You're gonna die now.
Just randomly.
On instinct. Yeah, you gotta swallow.
Dude, he's
I didn't think
dead.
about it.
He is so dead.
Yeah.
All right, look. We got to wrap this thing up. We've been going a very long time. Thank you, everyone who watched us live on Facebook, Twitter, or on YouTube. We're going to do this every Tuesday night. We're going live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Live. And we want you to rate, review, subscribe, and share. Say it with me. Rate, review, subscribe, and share. Help us grow this puppy and go to our Patreon. All right, for the Alan Jackson, for Amar, for intern Isaiah, for Sebastian, for Marcus Stamos, I am Jon Reep, and we're out of here.
Well, life on the farm is kinda laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. My town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on,
Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite, and all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you.